There was a man who could have become the greatest prophet in Israel, but he made the biggest mistake of his life, which not only affected him, but also affected his descendants. And the name of this man is no other than Gehazi. So in this video, I'll tell you his mistake, and I'll tell you why he could have become the greatest prophet in Israel, and I'll also tell you how you can apply this teaching to your life. So first of all, his mistake. So for you to get his mistake, you have to listen to the backstory. So first of all, Gehazi is the servant of Elisha. Yeah, Elisha, prophet Elisha. So in 1 Kings chapter 5, the Bible tells us a story of an army commander named Naaman. So Naaman, he was a great army commander. He fought in wars and he won in many of them, but he had a problem. Yeah, he had leprosy. So this leprosy was disturbing him and he couldn't find a cure for it. So then one day, one of the maidservant, there is the maidservant of his wife, who is an Israelite, then suggested that he should visit a prophet, that is the prophet in Samaria, that is prophet Elisha. He agreed then, and he went to his king, asked permission, and his king permitted him to go. To cut the long story short, he went to Prophet Elisha, and Prophet Elisha told him to dip himself 7 times in the Jordan River, which he did. Yeah, but at first he was reluctant, but he later did it and he was healed. So out of appreciation, that is wanting to thank the prophet, then he decided to give the prophet gifts. Actually, he came with a gift. So but Prophet Elisha didn't accept the gift. He was like, nah, that he don't want to take the gift. So Naaman begged him. He was like, nah. Then Naaman then went away with the gift. Then but Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, saw this and was like, why would his master reject all this fine stuff, like all this fine gift and all this stuff? Like, why would he reject it? So and he was like, let him go and take some for himself. Yeah, and then he went to Naaman and lied to Naaman that some people have come to visit his master, that is Prophet Elisha, that Prophet Elisha asked him to like give him some small amount of money and also some piece of cloth that he would give to his visitor. So that was a lie. Then Naaman gave it to him, gave him the amount of money. Then Gehazi then went back and hid the stuff. Then later he appeared before his master. Then and Prophet Elisha asked him, where did you go? And he was like, he didn't go anywhere, that he was here all this while. Then Elisha was like, when you went to take the gift from Naaman, my spirit was with you. So and Elisha cursed Gehazi. So he was like, the leprosy that left Naaman should come upon Gehazi. So and or to his descendant. So he cursed Gehazi, and all of a sudden Gehazi had leprosy, and the curse extended to his descendants. So the second one is, he could have become the greatest prophet. So why do I say so? You see, Elisha, before he became a prophet, he was the servant of prophet Elijah. Elijah was the man who didn't die. Yeah, he went to heaven without dying. So Elisha was his servant. So before Elijah was taken up to heaven, Elisha's request was that he should be given double portion of his power. Yeah, and Elijah was like that if he can see him, that if he saw him being taken away by God, that he's going to get double portion of his power. And Elisha saw Elijah being taken away, and it was granted unto him. So in the Bible recorded that Elijah did 60 miracles, while Elisha did 32 miracles, double. And even these 32 miracles were even mightier. Yeah, like Elisha raising somebody from dead, but Elijah didn't raise anybody from death. So he did mightier miracles, double. If this was the case, it means that Gehazi, maybe when Elisha will want to pass away, he could ask Gehazi, what do you want? And Gehazi could have also asked for the same thing, which is double portion of Elisha's power. And double portion of Elisha's power means like him performing like more than what Elisha did, which is like performing around 64 miracles, which would be mightier than what Elisha did. But here he was ending up having a leprosy just because of a mistake. What can we learn from this story? So first of all, greedy. Don't be greedy. it was because of greed that made Gehazi to go for that gift. And those gifts were many, yeah, because Naaman was a very rich man, an army commander. So the armies they fight wars and they loot their enemies. So he came with a lot of gifts. So and Gehazi saw it and greed here, like he was like, why would my master not take this? Like this are a whole lot. Greed made him to go for that thing. And the Bible warns us about greed. If when you take a look at the book of Proverbs, Solomon warns a lot about greed. He was like, if you're eating with a king, yeah, and he gives you plenty food, that you shouldn't allow greed to make you to eat more than you can carry. So greed. So don't be greedy. Then the second one is, do not try to outsmart your master. So I read the book called 48 Laws of Power. So in this book, one of the rules there is you shouldn't outsmart your master. So Elisha rejected the gift. Elisha said, no, I won't accept this gift. So but Gehazi went behind his master and accepted this gift that is saying yes. So Elisha said no, but here Gehazi went behind his master and say yes, yes, we want this gift, which shouldn't be so. So if you are an employee or you are an apprentice, never try to outshine your master or your boss. Try to be humble. So if your boss should make a decision and you know that this decision is not good, like it's not the best one, instead of going behind his back to do what you think is best, rather confront him and tell him that, boss, this idea, this decision of yours is not a good one. Yeah, this is what I have. Then you suggest your decision. Then if he says yes, then you do it. But don't try to go behind his back and do what you think is best rather than what your master tells you. So that is it. First one, don't be greedy. Second one, don't outshine your master. So with that, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and you can watch any of this video around.